make them all the same, I want to know what they're made up of. I know that 8 has factors to it. It's not just an 8. It's a, what is it? 2 and a 4. And that's as far broken down as I need it to be. I could break it down into 2 times 2 times 2, but 2 and 4 is good. So, with the 8, what does the 8 need to be like the 3 and the 2? Just needs a 3 on the top and the bottom. Why does it not need a 2? It's already got one. It's in the 8. Any questions about that one? What does the 3 need? An 8. And what does the 2 need? It needs a 4 and it needs a 3, right? Does everyone agree it needs both a 4 and a 3? You can. Okay, any questions about those? So I get 12 over 4 times 3 times 2, which is 24.
Plus 8 over 24 minus 9 over 2 equals 11 over 20.
Okay, any questions? That's what we're going to be doing today with variables. Okay. So we're going to add or subtract rational expressions. The first thing that has to happen is the denominators have to be the same. Write this in your notes. The only thing you can do to make the denominators the same is multiply. You can't add anything to the top and bottom. The only thing you can do is multiply. Yes. So the first thing we're going to do is get the denominators the same by doing some kind of multiplication. If you look at the first one, it's the easiest problem you'll see all day. Why?
Already the same.
Already the same, so I can just add across the top. 8x plus 7x minus 7x is 8x minus 2. Put like terms together on the top, combine like terms.
That's very easy.
Gets a little tougher when the denominators aren't the same.
Do we factor down?
Okay, you definitely have to factor to see what the denominators are made up of. Now the one on the top right is already in factored form. What I do need to know is what does x plus 9 squared mean? Because x plus 9 times x plus 9. So what does the right-hand fraction need?
X plus 9.
An x plus 9.
Wow.
Recording the later class.
I think I'm recording right now. But good question. Sometimes I forget. I don't know why sometimes it stays up and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to distribute, so I get 2 plus 8x plus 72 over x plus 9 squared. Simplify it as much as possible. Is there anything else that I can do to simplify? Yes, on this you do have to distribute because you're going to combine like terms. On the top. Now on the bottom you can leave it in factored form. Any questions about that? Okay, the next one, bottom left. At first glance, the denominators look like they're not the same at all. What do you mean?
Well, they're just switched.
They're just switched. How can I switch them?
No, y plus.
Okay, either factor out a negative, or since we're used to multiplying on top and bottom, you could multiply the top and bottom of one of the two by -1. So if I do that, I get -5 over -2 plus y, which is y minus 2. Now, another answer that you could have gotten if you had worked this differently, if you'd multiplied the second fraction by -1 instead of the first fraction, you could have gotten +7 over 2 minus y. That would be completely equivalent. Just another way to work next one. This next one is one of the most common mistakes in common denominators on polynomials for rational functions. What are you tempted to do?
Add 4.
You're tempted to add 4, but you can't do that. So don't do that. You can't. It's against the rules. So what do I need to do? Multiply something.
Yeah.
Negative 1.
Times them by each other. The right one needs an R, the left one needs an R plus 4. They are really nothing alike. It looks like because they have an R that they're something alike, but they're nothing alike. This is R minus 0, and this is R plus 4, and those just aren't the same. So this one needs an R, and this one needs an R plus 4. So I get 5R plus 20 plus 8R over R times R plus 4. Again, leave the denominator factored. You don't want to multiply all those out.
So that would be like R squared plus 4R.
It would, but just leave it.
So
Would it be wrong?
Yeah.
It would not be wrong. It's just a waste of your time.
Ma'am.
But just like today, I said, hey, give it to them if they distributed. I'd say the same thing tomorrow. Good. I was hoping that's it. Still didn't say it was easy the first time.
You say that, and then she's gonna get something really hard.
Okay, the bottom left. Before I can start multiplying each other by things, what should I do first? Yes, and how am I going to do that? Factor it. I need to know what the factors are. Just like on the bell ringer, I had to go, well, what's 8? Oh, it's 4 times 2, right? I need to do that with these denominators. This one is m plus 8 and m plus 4. This one is m plus 2 and m plus 4. And that lets you know what they have in common and what they don't have in common. So what does the left-hand fraction need? M plus 2 on top and bottom. Am I going too fast?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you multiply n minus 1 times n plus 2? Foil. Good. We gotta distribute those. So we get remember, you only write the denominator one time on the bottom.
You multiply 5m times m and got 5 squared.
Yeah.
And after that, you would multiply 5m times 8, you would actually get 40.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. You are correct. Good thing to be confused about.
Wait a second, what's going on?
I just multiplied off the have negative 4m and positive 40m. In or out or when you foil. Yes.
If we leave it like that, it would be wrong.
Yes. This would be wrong. I want it.
So it'd be
Combine my terms. And quick.
plus
1m here and 36m there, so 37m. I am not going to make you factor that numerator out and check to see if this simplifies a little bit farther. But just know if you're ever on an ACT and you get to an answer like this and the answer choice is a little more simplified, there is a slim chance that that numerator factors and something cancels. This one doesn't, because the 34 doesn't factor into those factors. You could. Any questions about this one? Okay, let's look at the next one. X plus 10 and x minus 10. Do those have anything in common?
Multiply -1 to.
Okay, so let's try that. If I do multiply, say I multiply x plus 10 by -1, what does it make it?
Negative x.
Negative x minus 10. Is that the same thing?
Multiply by positive 1 after that.
Gotta multiply them together.
Good. These have nothing in common. So the left one needs the right one needs the left.
So what do we do?
You should put x plus 7 myself.
Oh my gosh.
So I feel.
Wait, slow down. X.
So the left one needs an x minus 10, the right one needs an x plus. Really quick mental notes, star this problem in your notes. When two fractions are subtracted, the subtraction sign goes with everything in the numerator. So it's going to be minus 10x minus 100. That's the other most common mistake in this lesson, is forgetting to distribute the negative. When you have a fraction that is subtract, the negative goes with the entire numerator. It's a negative that's been factored out. So it goes with everything in the numerator. Tens cancel, negative 100, negative 100.
You have to follow the denominator.
I don't want to. If you did, it wouldn't be wrong. But you don't have to, I wouldn't.
Can you put the 10x minus each x minus
Oh, it didn't
numerator
work.
like that?
Say that again.
Can you put each of the 10x minus 100s in parentheses and put it like that?
No. I want that simplified more. I want
No,
to.
but then simplify it. I don't.
Oh, yes. Like, can you, before you go to this step, write it 10x minus 10 minus 10 times x minus 10? Or something like that?
Just put parentheses around each of the 10x minus 100s and just make it seem like it's two totally different things.
If you were going to do that, it needs to look like this first. Because if you leave the negative out, right, it would distribute in twice. So just be careful. You can, though. Right, so you would have this negative 10 in front that you would need to distribute, which would be fine. Just be careful. Yes.
Oh, sorry. What time do we get out of here?
10:50. Sometime.
All right.
Do what? Yes. As long as you make everything on the top negative. Don't start talking. I think this is my last slide. Okay. I'll give it to you in a second. It's not ready for you to have it yet. So here's another subtraction problem. We know that we're going to have to be cautious about the negative. What's the first thing I have to do? Factor the denominator. Questions about that so far? So I get 7x squared 28x minus
56.
plus 56. Why is plus 56?
The negatives cancel. Negatives cancel.
That's a good one.
Make sure this negative goes to everything on the top. Something that might help you if you are struggling with this, change the positive next to negative and distribute it that way. Make sure you distribute that among the top.
Alright.
All over x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 4. Combine my terms and I get 7x squared minus 56. X plus 56. Is that right? Top right.
X squared plus 4 or x minus 4.
Do I need to slow down again? Yeah. I'll wait.
Well, the worksheet.
It is.
God. I hate working on it, but just making it.
Oh, yeah. I should be able to make this copies. Remember I read it?
Yeah, but.
Yeah. But today's April 2nd, so my copies should be recent.
You went over your copy list?
Yeah, that day I had to go print those ACTs. Well, I didn't go over. You can't go over. Quit being able to make copies.
Do they do that to students?
So, isn't that crazy that we have a limit to go?
It's king. People. Why not get us?
Oh, sorry, you're right. Sorry.
Get us.
Tomorrow's worksheet.
Alex, take pictures.
Well, here, have it. This is abuse. I still want you to get confused. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you want to keep it, you can. Just make sure you don't do it tonight. Don't get confused. Do the wrong one. Okay, so on the right hand side, what do we need on the right?
X.
On the left, we need, and so I get x squared plus x minus 4x
Plus.
plus 16. What plus 16?
Because the negative follows it.
Oh, okay.
This negative goes everything on the top.
Going to the steps of that.
X squared minus 5x plus 6.
So I get x squared minus 3x.
That's 3x.